Yes, a very good evening. I'm here with the lovely Claina Palmer and the one-day special. Now, we had a fantastic launch earlier, so 30% of the stock has already gone because Claina's come up with a fantastic idea that is for all occasions, and it is the Rosettes, Medals and Awards die sets. Take a little look at this, because we're not just talking rosettes as in you're thinking gymkhanas. We're talking about all events. We're talking about, you know, birthdays, coming first, being a champion, being the most loved, world's greatest mother. You've got some lovely canvases there as well. You can create beautiful medals. One of my favourites is a book that Claina herself has done, Handmade with Love by Claire. Is that Claire? I've said I've attributed it. Yeah. So if we open that up, this is beautiful. Look at this, how you can use it in all your sort of crafting elements. And then on the back, you can be inserting photos and all sorts. Use the back as well. That all falls down with a little magnetic strip on the front. You can be making medals. You can be creating table decorations. I mean, a magic wand. That's it. That's perfect. That is for me. Oh, look at this for a card. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are stunning. I don't. I haven't seen rosettes and sort of the medal sort of dies before myself. I mean, honestly, I haven't. Birthday girl, birthday boy, not just like we said, first, second and third, but these are just, the possibilities are endless. Well done on passing your driving test. Congratulations on losing a tooth. Well done on your baby boy. Hey, great, you moved house. You're no longer my neighbour. Fantastic. No, well, I'm being silly now. But it could be all sorts. Look at these. Oh, I mean, they're just stunning, and it's using the Rosette, Medals and Awards die sets and other elements that we've got on the show today. So let's have a little look at what you are getting, because they're inspirational. You're getting 28 dies in total. And they comprise of the first set, which is 16 dies. And this is your rosettes with your first, your second, your third on there. You've got reserve, winner and champion. You've got the two bits here, which Claina will explain to me when she's doing a demonstration. I can't remember off the top of my head because I was watching her.
They're the safety pins.
They're the safety pin.
So you can wear them, yeah.
There we go, we can wear those. And then you've got these extra dies of the circles and in terms of the cutting out and the layering as well. And the little, what do you call it, I suppose, little flag bits at the bottom as well there. Pennants, pails, is that what they're called? Tails. There we go, so that's that. And then here we've got birthday boy, birthday girl, world's greatest, it's my birthday, best ever, #1. Fantastic, so there's lovely little award inserts. And then here we've got the metal craft dies. So this is what you saw on things like first, second and third and the winner. Can you see that on the background there, and the gold foil? I know, it really does look like proper metal. I mean, it's stunning, isn't it? So beautiful. So whatever you want to celebrate, whatever you want to make, this is perfect for you. £59.97. You've got a £15.7 saving. We've got 2 flexi-buy payments of £29.99. 28 phenomenal dies in total. 428672, and third of the stock's already gone. Now remember, it's our Spring Saver event. So any purchase, you'll get £5 credit to spend tomorrow. And provided you spend £30 or more tomorrow, and then the day after that you can come in and enter again. You can't accumulate the £5, you have to spend them the next day, but we are going to run this until Tuesday 6 o'clock. Okay, now, once you've got those, you might want to mix and match with more inserts. You know, I held up mother here, I held up daughter, we've got grandma as well. Hannah made one of these, this one here, isn't that fantastic? And then we've got, there we go. Beautiful. And just even for tags, I mean, look at these. So we must just think that we've got to use them with the inserts, but they do look rather beautiful, if you don't mind me saying so. So here we've got 22 stamps and 29 dies as well. So yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. If I turn them around, then you can see, yeah, that's a better way of doing it rather than me just reeling off the names, isn't it? Grand, mother, father, auntie, uncle, cousin, and then Matt and Leah. And then if I turn that one over, you've got mom, dad, sister, brother, daughter and son. So we get the stamps to match these as well, do we? Fantastic.
And the banner dies, yeah.
Ah, with the banner dies, there we go. Here we go, fantastic. So you get these stamps here. So you've got all these fantastic sentiments. You're the best. Forgive me, I'm trying to read these upside. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's much easier. Why do I try to read things upside down? Happy anniversary. You're so special. Happy Father's Day. Sending all my love to the most amazing. I love these. These are fantastic, aren't they? For my favourite, for the sweetest. So proud of you. Loads there, just a little bit different. I love the typescript there as well. You're awesome. Don't forget it. And then we've got the banners as well. So we can put these names in there or create our own sentiments as well. Look at these. These are fantastic. And the, yeah, you can't often find uncle and cousin. I struggle to get the cousin cards. I really do. So not only do they work brilliantly with the one day special, but just in terms of card making. And you've got that 2 flexi-buy payments of £24.98. So we've got a lot in there, 29 dies and 22 stamps, 559972. Brilliant. And the good news is we've got Claina who's with us, and she's going to be showing us how to work with all of these dies. I know you've got lots of demonstrations, haven't you, Claina?
Yes, lots. Okay, so shall I start my first one?
Yes, that would be gorgeous. Thank you. Sorry, did I catch you by surprise? Sorry.
Right, so I'm just going to pop a medal together. In the last hour, I did actually go into quite a bit of explanation about the rosettes and the medals. So I can kind of skip through them a little bit quicker now and get more demos done, hopefully. So we're layering up again using my shiniest layer is on the back. And then I'm alternating because I'm picking 2 colours together. So I've actually got a lovely satin card that I'm using for my shiny layer. But if I was to use mirror card, then the satin would be my detail layer. Oh, that one didn't want to come off, did it? So my, my 2 detail layers, I've cut with my trusty double-sided sticky roll, which I cannot do without. Because if you try and put glue, because these are very, very fine sentiments, and if you try and put glue on the back of them, it just oozes everywhere. So make it easy for myself. Okay, and then I'm going to put my top layer on. Add a bit of dimension. I was saying to Paula before that I actually had Olympic medals in mind when I designed these, because I wanted them to be, you know, nice and big, real statement pieces. Okay, so that is as quick as it is to pop a medal together. You can go further and add gems or you know, any other embellishments, add more colour in there. But I chose the laurel wreath for this one, and then I've chosen the kind of radiating centre there. Now again, I've got some, going to add some ribbon onto this. But what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to be mounting it on the front of a card, and I'll show you the way that I. Right, again, I'm just taking it that much. It's about right to go over someone's head. Yes, I'm going to show you how I add these to a card. All right, a little bit of double-sided tape. If I was making one for a special birthday or something like that, I would take the time and actually stitch the ribbon. But this does hold fine. And if you're batch making, like if you've got a kid's party and you're going to be making lots of them, you know, some double-sided tape. I have gone for a strong one, though. But it does seem to do the trick just fine. But yeah, if you're batch making, you would want to speed the process up. Okay, I'll just overlap that. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'll add a repositionable glue dot to the back of this, so when the recipient gets the card, they can take it off and wear it. And they can go around all day saying it's my birthday, just so no one forgets. then you'll be thinking, but what are we going to do with all that ribbon? And I've got a handy little tip for you. It's not rocket science, but all I've done is I've got a little 4-inch square. I think it's 4 inches. I'll just double check. Yeah. So I've just cut it out with a nesting die, but you wouldn't have to do that. You could just cut a 4-inch square, or it doesn't even have to be 4 inches, but that's what I've gone for. Okay, and then I'm going to do 2 score lines on 3 of the sides. So I'm going for ½ an inch, and then at 3/4 of an inch. Then I'll rotate that. So ½ an inch, 3/4 of an inch. So just do that 3 times. ½ an inch. Okay. And then what I want to do is cut those corners out.
Claina, are these easy enough to do if you're a beginner in terms of, you know, using the dies and?
Yeah, I mean, if you've die cut, then no problem. But to put the medal together, as you saw, was literally moments.
Yeah, it's just layering, wasn't it?
I would, like I say, make it easy for yourself. Put some double-sided sticky roll on the back, and you can get that from Hochanda. I think it's on the website. Now, what I'm doing here, because I want to glue it, but I don't want to squash it.
Yeah.
So I folded along the score lines, and I've just got some foam tabs. And I'm just going to put that in. I've built it up so it's the right kind of height. And then I'm going to add some glue. Just put a little spot of glue onto the corner. And then hold it till it's dry. No. Yeah, I've actually got one that's dried, because that glue is actually a little bit runnier than I would normally use. So it'll just take a minute to dry. So I've actually got one here that I did before. So when it's dry, this is what it's like. So then I would add a little bit of glue. And then I'm going to pop this on the inside of my card. And then all we've got is a little pocket to pop the ribbon in. So we're keeping it nice and neat. And the recipient may not realise when they first open the card that the medal is actually removable. And I just like the idea that not only can they wear it around on their birthday if they wish to. I mean, I've yet to meet a person that I show a medal to and they haven't put it straight on. I think it's just something about. So there, so they would receive the card and they would think, oh, that's quite a nice element. And then hopefully they would realise inside, tucked away, is the ribbon, so they can actually take it off and wear it. And then, you know, as normally you would discard your cards after a while, hopefully they would then keep their medal as a keepsake.
Definitely, it's absolutely gorgeous. The only thing stopped me putting this medal on, because that's exactly what I wanted to do as soon as I saw it, put it over my head.
I've actually made you a pink one and it's just further down the counter.
Have you? Oh, Claina. Oh, well, do you know what? The only thing that did stop me from doing it, I thought, well, is it going to dingle dangle on my microphone? That was the only thing that stopped. That was the only thing that stopped me. It's beautiful, but let's go on. I'm going to do it because you've got to do it. You've just got to do it. Yeah, straight away, straight on the mic, dingle dangle. You see, so that's the only thing that stopped me. But nobody else is going to with a microphone. But thank you. It's absolutely beautiful because that's exactly what you want to do. And I love the idea of being tucked in behind there.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love, I mean, honestly, it's just beautiful. It's much nicer than the plastic badges because You know, they've got those super safety badges now. They kind of have the hook on them. And you're thinking, well,
I heard about those.
The only thing on my child's garment is up here. Then you're thinking, well, yeah, that's really great. Like, wear the badge up here because you can't, you know, you put it in sideways down the shirt or they're wearing
Yeah, if you haven't got a pocket on their T-shirt, then it's like in their neck, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is so much nicer.
But that was the actual thought behind the whole the collection as a whole.
Yeah.
Was those memories of opening a birthday card when I was, you know, smaller, and
absolutely,
and having the badge on there that you could take off and wear. That was behind this whole thing.
Oh, fantastic!
Because I just wanted to do like a really souped up version, you know, and make them real statement pieces that you'd want to keep as a keepsake afterwards.
Oh, totally. And you can have, with everything that you've got on the show today, you can have so much fun in terms of what it is you're trying to say. You know, world's greatest mother, you know, your number one, it could be the number one, your number one beer maker, your number one granddad. I love the idea as well of the table, the table designs. I mean, I think that's so beautiful. You think about...
Apparently, those are what people get for bridesmaids these days.
Do they?
Yeah, apparently so. So
what, you get given one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Some of them are bridesmaid ones. I looked it up, and
that's what it does.
It's
exactly.
A thing, apparently.
That was exactly what it lends itself to. Beautiful ones.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, well, that's nice because you could have those on the tables for whatever the party. Then everybody gets to take one home, and then you've got the beautiful idea of the frame as well. They could choose to put it in a frame, or you've actually. I mean, this is what's so fantastic about, you know, we're not just talking rosettes, we're talking medals, we're talking celebrations. We can be talking about the beautiful birthdays, and I love the idea of it being both, you know, on the safety pin or indeed the ribbon is just gorgeous because as Claina said, I don't know anybody who doesn't, the first thing you want to do is just put it on you. It's so true. It's so true. There must be something about it. You just want to have an award. Yes, it's for me. I'm the best. I got it. I won. Anyway, so let's have a little look at this one day special because it is fantastic. You have got 28 dies in total. So you've got here, you've got the 16 metal craft dies for your rosettes. And do watch on the repeat earlier. The launch was at 6 o'clock, was it? Yes. So I know Claina went into great detail, obviously, about the rosettes, and obviously over the next day or so she'll be talking more. But we've got first, second and third. You've got the flags, well, the little drapey bits, the ribbon bits. You've got reserve, winner, champion, and the dies to actually cut that out and start to assemble your beautiful rosette. Then you've got the award dies there, birthday boy, number one. Let me turn those around. It's my birthday, best ever, world's greatest there. Fantastic. As another set. And then further on, you've got your beautiful, beautiful designer dies. Yeah, so it'll give you this background that you can see here. Here it's used just on a beautiful card as well. So don't just think it's got to be on the medals. Can you see that in the background there of the mother card? And I love those stamps. We've got those on the show today as well. And that's been embossed in the white. And then it looks like that beautiful typescript. I absolutely love that. There you go, the number one. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, whether it is first, second and third, or when this is, again, world's greatest dad, champion, best ever, your number one. A lovely, you know, a lovely keepsake. Claire made that one, gorgeous Claire. And again, the silver and the gold. I mean, just look how striking that is. Lovely father's card as well. So many different, and again, you see? Lovely shiny ribbon. Straight away you want to put that on. I'm the champion, I came first. Yay! I'm the champion what? I don't know. Champion of chatting. So, 2 flexi-buy payments of £29.99. People are loving this because I've not seen anything like this before in terms of your die sets. I think the versatility is phenomenal. 428672. Now, to go hand in hand is our lovely family collection. You've got 12 layering family dies in 1 and 2. So, we're covering moms, dads, sisters, daughters, uncles, cousins, aunties, grandmothers, grandfathers. You've got it all covered there as well. You've got your lovely banners here, 3 of those banners there as well. And you've also got these. Now, I just want to draw your attention to the cousin card here, because on the bottom there, I hadn't realised these are the stamps, and then they've been embossed in the white, so they look like those beautiful stickers. And then you've got the, isn't that on the acetate? Isn't that beautiful? I think sometimes the prettiest things are just the simplest, aren't they? And then you've got something similar here on this box. You've got Dad there. You've got, again, the embossed white. Happy Father's Day. And again, we're using our rosette die there as well in a different way. Here we've got Uncle and Auntie. Yeah. From our family to yours, it could be anything really. Love. I mean, look at this, the intricacies, the amount of work. It's all done by the fantastic dies as well. Absolutely beautiful. You can have little tags. Gorgeous, lots of little ribbons and rick-rack there. So beautiful. And again, there's those stamps that we've got in this set. And those stamps are fabulous because one of my favourite I just read was I'll always be here for you. And you are loved very, very much. You are awesome, don't forget it. To the greatest, most fantastic. And then you could have, love you, sister, all sorts of machination you can put there. Absolutely brilliant. You're saving £11, £49.96. I'm sure you agree they go hand in hand beautifully with the one-day special as well, but work fantastically on their own. 559972. I just want to show you the stand now, because this is, I mean, this caught my eye. This has been across the studio. And I'm going to ask Claina about these because I've obviously recognised the two. So here we've got this. So obviously it can stand up and pride a place on the mantel shelf. Then we've also got the other, we shall recognise from a lot of traditional cars. And we've also got the handmade with love die. And then we've got these, we've got that little keyhole one. Again, is that just the little one that comes out so we can hang it, Claina?
Yeah, that's the wall hanger.
The wall hanger. Yeah, fantastic. So handmade with love, and then the other one says on there, homemade. Yeah, beautiful. So they're very versatile, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a whole set of things that would go on the back of your projects.
Yes. All those things that actually, you know, you don't have dies for normally, do you? You really don't. And I love the little hangy one as well, that you got that one. So if you want to, we can put that straight up on the wall. Or, you know, you can get those lovely little removable, you just put them on with stickers now and then you pull them away. They don't mark your wall. They're lovely and light. So it's fantastic. Calendars, you know, when kids make calendars with handprints and stuff and all sorts of things, like they can hang them up straight away. Brilliant. I think the versatility of this make a stand is brilliant. You've got those 5 dies in total, $19.99, and of course handmade and handmade with love. Brilliant. Now, the Claina's nesting dies are always very, very popular as well. So these are the A5. So you've got that lovely elongated rectangle and you've got that stitch work around it as well. But you've got down here, so we can make them into tag sizes. We can insert our sentiments as well there. This is what's so brilliant about the dies themselves and the size of them. $29.99, $284.964. The A6, how often do we see the nested dies in the A6? Yeah, double stitch nested dies. So matte frame and the tag creations there. And then you've got those for the little holes as well. £18.99, $794.135. DL size now as well. Here's one. Is that this one's? No, I don't think that's that one. I think that was that size. This is the DL size. So again, unusual size, but very versatile when you've got it. £22.99. 8 of those dies, again with that lovely detail stitching around it, 740008. And then the 5x7 nesting dies as well. Great versatility here. £23.99, 10 dies in total there, 247895. Good to have those unusual sizes, those sizes that we tend to see less of. £23.99 for those. Let's have a little look at the quick 7-day savers and then go straight back to Claina. So we've got some lovely cardstock and paper on the show. This is ice gold paper, so you've got that shimmery gold on the surface. You get 50 of the 120 of the paper, and then you get 50 of the 300 GSM of the card. So you're saving £12. Now, 8 o'clock Sunday morning, that will revert back to £27 at the moment. You can get that in your stash for £15, 171,505. We've also got the oak wood embossing set as well. You're getting 2 of these. One for you, one for your one for a friend. Yeah, spare set. So crafting on the go, or just, you know, to gift to someone, or maybe like one upstairs, one downstairs. £8 saving on that. Fantastic tool set there, 2 of those, yeah. And we've got the lovely, lovely water coil, which has a kind of hammered effect, almost, I think Mark described earlier, as it seems to almost have like an orange peel effect. £12.60, 300 GSM, gorgeous quality, 50 of those, 082-084, saving you £16. Lovely, right, I'm dying to see these fabulous dies in action, so let's join Claina.
Okay, so like I said, in the last hour I made kind of like the rosette in its, as it comes, in its normal form. But I wanted to try and change it up a little bit. And so, if you know, obviously, if you'd like to see that, you can go and watch that. But what I've done is I've actually pleated some, I think it's called Foameron. So I think that's what it's called. It's that ever so thin foam that a lot of people, me included, like to make flowers out of. So what I've done is I've cut it. Now I will be honest, the perforation's a little bit more tricky to see, but when you bend it, then they become a lot more apparent. So what we do is, to make our box pleat, is we are doing 2 valleys, 2 mountains, 2 valleys, 2 mountains. So, and then pitch them together. Now this does actually act a lot more different than card. You can't go around and fold the whole piece like I did with the card. You need to do it one piece at a time and then staple it. So what you're looking for is like a ruffle. It's like a kind of castellation. Where's the camera? Castellation kind of effect. Where it's up, across, and down, across. Like a true, like Elizabethan ruff, I suppose. Okay, so I'm adding another piece in. Now this doesn't take very well to being glued, I've noticed. So I'm not bothering, and it's fine. So I've got a mounted fold, then 2 valley folds, then 2 mounted folds. But like I say, we have to do it one step at a time with this, just to keep it under control. Because it's springy material, but it gives a great effect. And the reason why I'm using it for this is it's a lot more maneuverable. It's a lot more pliable. When you pleat the cardstock, it's really quite rigid. The dies are manufactured that they're already in a curve, so they take the curve effect, but they're quite rigid in itself. But this is completely different because it's, you know, it's malleable. That's probably the word. Very flexible. Right, I think that might do what I'm planning for it to do. Now, what I've done, you might remember my broderie en glaze designs. Well, what I've done, I've got the heart one here, and I've layered it up, and I've got a satin layer, and then I've got a glitter layer on top. And then what I thought I'd try and do, because I haven't done this before, so I thought, why not do it live? So what I'm going to try and do is glue it behind and get a border on it. So, and I've got another piece if it doesn't quite go all the way around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping it will work out as I have in mind. So I'll do a section at a time, because hot melt dries pretty quickly. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it down. Just going to press it in now. I need to make sure that my staples are covered. Yeah, that's fine. So we carry on, do another section. I just want to make sure I'm following that curve.
Had you seen sort of the rosettes and the medals? I mean, I haven't seen these in dies before, Claina. Have you? I mean, honestly, I think you've hit a real gap in the market there.
I actually used to make fabric rosettes in a previous life. Oh, I've got a little bit of glue all over the place, but I'll clean that up afterwards. Yeah, so I used to actually make fabric rosettes, and then I thought it would be cool to try and recreate it using cardstock. I actually did do the design a couple of years ago, probably a few years ago now, with SVGs. And then I thought, well, it'd be great to bring it to dyes as well. And, you know, not everyone uses electronic cutting machines.
Mm-hmm. And if we make these, can we sell them, Claina?
Oh, you can sell anything from my range as long as you've made something with it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, across the board, you haven't got to worry, you can. Right, okay, so we've got kind of like a bit of a platform there. I've got a little bit of glue there, but I think if I, yeah, that will actually probably peel off. And if you use, if you get any straggly bits with hot melt, if you take your heat tool to it and just lightly dust over it with your heat gun, they just shrink away. Okay, so I'm going to put my card together. But no, to answer your question, I've not seen any dyes or anything like this. I mean, normally when people say rosettes in the dye world, they normally talk about when they do the concertina kind of circles.
Mm. Are you, Gary's emailed us in, Claina, are you using a specific glue gun? Does it, I mean, is it just a hot, generic hot glue gun? I mean,
yeah, any glue gun would be fine.
Hope that answers your question there, Gary. If you've got any questions, in all seriousness, then do email us or let us know on the Facebook page. Obviously, Claina's launched the one-day special at 6 o'clock, so she'll be with us tomorrow. I always forget what times it is now because it all changed. Is it 8, 12 and 4? Wow. Okay. There we go. I surprised myself remembering there.
Now, while I've got the gun out, I might as well use that to pop it down. Doesn't need to be too much all over.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite lightweight.
The foam gives it such a good effect, doesn't it?
It's so soft to the touch as well. There's a picture frame there where I've done like a baby card, and that's using the
beautiful
the foam as well.
Yes, you've got that lovely tactile element then, haven't you? I'll show you here, new baby. That's fantastic, and then just that lovely card behind it. It's stunning, that.
Okay, so I've got the mum sentiment here, and I've put double-sided tape on the back of these. It just makes it easier to work with. Actually, do that one after. So see if I can pop it out of the back a minute. Ah, yeah, will come out.
So when you said you made the rosettes, were they for a certain occasion, or were they for just any occasion as well, when you physically made them, Claina?
I used to show and judge at dog shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So we used to hold our own shows as well. So,
oh, brilliant.
So yeah, we used to make all our own rosettes and some trophies. And
I've got another question from Gary, Claina.
Yeah, sure.
He's very keen to know your brand of glue gun.
Oh, it's...
If you don't mind sharing with us.
It says Tech 305-12. I think 12 might be the width of the
glue thing, yeah. I hope that helps, Gary. I mean, I don't know glue gun brands. I've got one at home in the garage, but it's so old now. I couldn't even tell you what brand it was, but there we go. Hope that helps, Gary. We're here to help. Have we ever done glue guns on the show? Have we? Oh, I've never had the pleasure of that show.
I've
sent Jack.
These go absolutely fine at home, but today it's
They don't want to play ball.
being a bit of a pain.
Are you layering them up there, Claina? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
doing?
just layering the...
Giving it that nice shadow behind.
I'm going to leave it off centre because then it's like a drop shadow. So it was meant to be like that. That's all I'm saying about that. Okay, now I'm using the medium banner and I'm going to mount my mum on top of that. Because you get 3 sizes of banner in the set. The smallest one is for the stamps.
Right, okay.
The larger 2 are for the Mix'em dies.
Yes.
And the Lincoln dies.
Oh, okay, yes, of course, because of course these all work beautifully with your Lincolns, yeah?
I try and make everything connect as much as possible.
Yes, so we get the usability out of it and get, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm
It's not
designing
money's
something, I just have it the way I want it, you know, have it do as many jobs as possible.
Not to digress, but Gary, I'm just saying, look out, there might be a mini version of the glue gun, the next set of 7-day savers. That's all I'm saying. You heard nothing. Jack and I were not responsible.
Okay, so I've pre-done my my stamp.
Lovely.
And then I've got some flowers there. So I'm just going to decorate part of that heart and then have the sentiments peeking out. So, did I have a brad here or something?
Are they the flowers that I was with you the last time, Claina? I remember you brought your lovely your leaves and your lovely leaves and your flowers from the last show we did.
Oh, there it is. So I've just got a couple of rose leaves and one of the fern.
These were great because you could build up garlands and wreaths. If you search for Claina Palmer Designs, brands I should say, on the website, you'll see them. We've got them and the Lincolns and the garland bunting. There they are that we're referring to there. Yeah, the blooming floral dies there. They're all on the website, so if you want to have a little look at those, revisit those, please do.
So I'm just going to work out my angle. I mean, I know that's a bright green brad, but I'll be covering it over, so it's okay. So I want it to just follow the angle of the heart. So I can pinch that close now. And then I'll pop in some flowers.
Are they done with the foam as well? They look...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the I think it was the wild rose blooming anthems as well.
Lovely.
Okay.
So these are the sentiments, the mom from the family collection with the banners there and the stamp set. So we're just getting those on the screen right now, £49.96, 559,972. We've got the one-day special at the bottom of your screen, 428672.
Okay, I'm just going to tuck the end of that one underneath the leaf so you can't see the end of it. But what I'll do with this one is I'll just chop both the ends off. I've got stringy glue everywhere, but if you run over it with your heat gun, it does actually take them all away. There.
Beautiful.
So I
What a
thought
different card.
it's just something a little bit different to do with the, you know, with the
both sets of dies
with the
there.
rosette ruffle. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Claina. Let's have a quick recap on the one-day special, and then we'll join Claina again. So it comprises of the Rosettes, Awards and Medals die set. So here you've got actually those curved pieces that Claina was just talking about, reserve, winner, champion. You've got your little elements there for your safety pins. You've got one, first, second and third, and then the ribbons at the bottom. So if I just show you like so, you'll have a better idea of what it is you're trying to create out of that. And then these are the inserts with all the different world's greatest, birthday girl, birthday boy. Beautiful, all the awards there. Number one, best ever. And then here we've got that lovely, lovely detail to put on the back. Here's the one Claina made for me, but I seem to be wearing a different one now because I could pin it to me mic. Get that lovely background. Does look amazing on the shimmer card and on the foil card. So beautiful. Just gives it that extra deluxe feel. Gives it that metallic feel as well. And then putting that on the ribbon, if you saw Claina's earlier demonstration, absolutely gorgeous. So these are two flexi-buy payments of £29.97, £59.97 one-off payment. You're saving £15. Third of the stock's already gone, 428672. And don't forget, they can be used for lovely, we were talking about these now. These are all the rage for the bridal decorations, and apparently the bridesmaids take one of these away with them. I like that, but they can also be not just the lovely, lovely rosettes, but also exquisite cards, as Claina has just shown us. And then you've also got those stand dies on the show, so you can actually put that in the centre and admire all its beauty. Beautiful. Okay, Claina, are you good to go if I hand back to you? Or
I am.
Yeah, well, let's go right back to Claina.
Okay, so I wanted to do something else a little bit different. So this is making a badge more in the kind of traditional sense that we used to have on our cards. So I wanted to recreate something, but I wanted to make it a little bit funky. So I have this leopard print, glitter leopard print cardstock in my stash. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make a badge with that? So what I've done in the rosette set, you for my backing layer of my badge, I've used the larger circle, and then for the front layer, I've used the smaller circle. And then to make a ring around it, I put the two together and it gave me this, but this is actually on double-sided tape, so they're kind of holding together. But I just want this outside edge, so I'll save this inside for another card.
So we can use the dies with card, we can use it with the foam. What other materials have you tried with them as well?
Some of the design team have actually, or inspiration team I like to call them, they have used lace, vellum, all sorts.
Yeah, well, we've got the acetate. Oh, that was actually layered onto the acetate, yeah. So robust dies there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd encourage you to just try it. If you've got something you think would work well on a rosette or would look cool ruffled,
give it a go.
Yeah. When they actually create that kind of pleated die for rosettes, I think it's like an attachment on a sewing machine. So this is one way that you can
cheat it kind of. Well,
yeah, make your own without going down that path. If you're not a sewer.
You could have your own jam competition or pie competition or chutney competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an award to give out. That's what's so brilliant about it.
Anything that you want to do, if it's, because I was thinking, like kids' parties, how great would it be?
Children's races. They all love a medal, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well done for taking part. Doesn't matter if you came last, who cares? Because you put whatever you want on it.
And the thing is, you can kind of keep going till all the kids have got one. If
exactly.
if you want to do that.
Gotta be PC,
okay, so I'm adding a safety pin into this. So I go in with the point first, and then take it right the way through. And then that's your safety pin. Okay, so we have a badge. Now we just need to decorate it. So this time I've cut out Auntie.
So those two sort of, they're just a generic safety pin size, you know, you've got your badge holes in your set there as well, Claina.
Oh, I actually looked up the normal sizes of safety pins.
Yeah.
And I sized it for medium and large.
There we go. We've all got the bag full of safety pins, haven't we?
Well, the ones I got are actually quite funky. They come in a box and they've got some kind of plain colours, but they've got loads of different colours.
Oh, well, they are funky.
So yeah, so
they're nice.
I'm matching them to my rosette. So I think it takes them away from your traditional kind of, you know, gymkhana kind of rosettes or whatever, which is nothing wrong with that.
No.
But if you want to make them a bit more,
you can just make badges, can't you? That's what's so lovely about it. You're not without having a badge making machine.
Yeah.
Name badges.
Oops, I'll come a bit quick.
So tell me, are you working on a load of new ideas? Now, I know this is the one day special you've got tomorrow as well, but you're always busy working around in the background.
Yeah, yeah. My samples have just been made for the next lot. So
are we allowed a tease and a squeeze?
So I'm
I'll take that as a no then, Claina. I'm getting nothing out of you.
Sorry, I'm just realising I've got to get this square onto my safety pin, otherwise it'll be wonky when you wear it. Yes, Christmas ones, yeah.
Oh, wow, of course.
I did say when I did the Bloomin' Anthems that they would work particularly well for Christmas.
Oh, yes, yes, I remember now,
So,
yeah.
Okay. I might actually put a little bit of hot melt on that.
So we've got the details for on the screen now for the family collection. That's with your 29 dies and obviously those beautiful stamps that work particularly well while you emboss in the white. I really like that. Lovely typescript, £49.96, 2 flexi-buy payments of £24.98, and that's what Claina's using with, you've got the mother and the father and the cousin and the auntie and the uncle and grand on there. 2 flexi-buy payments available as well. Don't forget, it is our spring savers, so if you buying any show today, you get £5 credit to spend tomorrow, and we'll keep that open until I think that's been offered every day until 6 o'clock on Tuesday. So it can't roll over. You can't keep accumulating fivers, but you can come in each day and then spend it accordingly as well. And then, of course, we've got the one-day special, which Claina is working with as well, which comprises of 28 dies, saving you £15. So this was actually funny if you're thinking, what was Fiona talking about? This was the 2 safety pin, sorry, there it is there, the 2 safety pin sizes, the medium and the large that Claina and I were just referring to. So you can make those badges or pin the rosettes. Back to you, Claina.
Okay, so what I did was I popped my ribbon strip onto, you know, the smallest banner, but then I cut it around the edge of the badge to make it follow the curve of the edge of the badge. And then what I've done is I've put the die that makes the safety pin holes into my layer on my card as well.
Ah.
So
it attaches perfectly then.
If you don't have, well, I like to think of all the different scenarios. And if you don't have removable glue dots, this is another way you can do it. Get in there. It will go. Oh, typical, those don't want to come off, do they?
They welded themselves on.
That's right, if I could get a couple off, would be all right. No.
They do not want to play ball, do they?
That one does not want to come off. It's one rogue glue dot. Foam pad. Right. So I'm going to pop this onto my card now. I'll be taking that off and sorting it out later. I won't be able to sleep with that like that now.
And that's bothering you, I know. I can tell, because you are a fabulous perfectionist.
And then I've got some sequins. So what I would ordinarily do is, I don't know what we're like for time.
No, we're good.
But
No, we're good.
I'll pop some on. But I'll show you. I actually did the same card in a gold version. So.
Ah, lovely. There's some lovely ones there behind you. But I didn't see that at home. What's it say on that medal dangling? Number one. Number one. Fantastic.
I've got time to pop a few of these on, have I?
You what, darling?
Have I got time to pop a few of
Yes,
these
we've got a good
on?
4 minutes. You're fine. Pop those sequins on.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay, so I'll just pop a little bit of glue in a few different areas.
Yes, I do like the leopard print on that. It's lovely. I was just thinking how nice, you know, the rosette or a badge would be with, you know, if you were giving a big bunch of flowers to somebody just to express a sentiment rather than the tag necessarily. It would be so beautiful as an accompaniment or on the box. That looks so good.
They're slip sliding on that glitter, but when it dries, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
There, I just popped a few around. So there you have it. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah,
both there.
yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, we can see that perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous, Claina. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Claina. Yeah, so that is using the family dies and the stamp set and the banners. But we are first and foremost talking about the one-day special. A third of the stock's already gone. We've been very busy, so don't just think rosettes, don't just think badges. We've got some beautiful cards, some beautiful artwork here in terms of the canvas, in terms of pictures, in terms of, oh, let me just turn this one around, table decorations here beside me. Whatever the occasion, this is what's so beautiful. They allow you to create the occasion because Claina's also designed inserts for you as well. We've even got this lovely little booklet, which I love, designed by Claire. And it's magnetised, and then you open it out, and then inside you've got all these lovely options to decorate as you so desire. Absolutely beautiful with that set of dies, so fantastic. 2 flexi buy mints of £29.99. So you've got in the first one for your rosette curve on the actual rosette itself, reserve champion winner. You've got the round dies there, you can create your badges, you've got the 2 safety pin sizes, first, second and third, and then obviously the ribbon die. Then you've got the inserts there for It's My Birthday, Birthday Girl, Birthday Boy number 1, World's Greatest and Best Ever. And then you've got that lovely decorative embossing and cutting in of the dies themselves to give you that gorgeous deluxe feel to either your mirror card or your satin card. Absolutely beautiful. So please don't miss out. Like I said, a third of the stock has gone. There's been some fantastic, gorgeous samples on the show, and we'll continue to show them because, of course, Claina's going to be with us tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Well, any ideas what you're doing with us in the morning, Claina, just before we go?
More of the same.
More of the same, that's it. Right, okay, well, we'll watch for more of the same. We love your inspiration, we love your designs. Thank you so much for bringing these to us. They're absolutely gorgeous. You and the team, of course, because it is a joint effort. Really, really beautiful. Please don't miss out because the versatility, if you want to use them together, is phenomenal. I can think of so many occasions where you would, you know, make these. I just think that they're stunning, absolutely stunning. You don't have to think literal, but shall we, just for a second? Thank you so much, Claina. Look forward to seeing the show at 8 o'clock tomorrow. But don't want you to go anywhere because there's plenty more still to see on the show. And enjoy the one-day special.